Over these past few weeks, I've really been wanting to do a Halloween horror shoot, and I just had my Pentax 6.7 come in a few weeks ago, so I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to go ahead and shoot some film and have it be horror themed. I wanted to go with a movie, so I ended up going with American Psycho, and somebody that I recently met, his name is Brian. I thought he'd be a really good fit for this, so I reached out to him and we ended up setting something up at my friend Sterling's house. I really wanted to tell a story, the story based on the movie American Psycho, but with our own twist. So when you're trying to tell a story with photos, it's essential that you go ahead and write it out or draw it out. And what I did was draw a little storyboard. I had all of the frames that I was wanting to catch, and I drew it all out and I put it on a little tiny piece of white paper. I'm not too sure where it's at right now, but the drawings don't have to be anything immaculate, but to give us some organization, I ended up drawing the pictures that I wanted to capture, which helped a lot with the shoot. Shout out to my girlfriend Claudia for the video. She did a really good job capturing the whole shoot, and Molly for assisting on set, and Sterling for providing a place to shoot, and also Brian because he did a really good job. So when we first started out the shoot, my battery for my Pentax ended up dying, so the mirror got locked up. So for the first 40 minutes, we had to drive to the battery store and get a battery, and then drive all the way back. So about the first 3 frames, they were blanks, because when I took the picture, the camera locked up. So after getting the battery in, we ended up starting the shoot, and we went ahead and started off with the car part of the shoot. So the lights that you see in the video, I used a Godox SL 150 watt and also a 50 watt. I'll have the link in the description. And we shot this on Portra 800, pretty sure. So for the blood, we ended up using red food coloring, a drop of blue food coloring, and cornstarch, and a thickening agent. I mixed it all together and it made this really cool looking blood. We went ahead and put it on the model's face for the part of the set where he ended up cutting his face with an axe. And that was fun. When you're shooting film in a really dark area, it's very, very important to obviously have a light meter, but when I first started, I was confused about where to point the light meter. You're supposed to put the light meter against their face and click it so that the part that's doing the sensing, I don't even know what you call it, it's pointed towards the light or whatever light's coming towards the subject. You don't want to put it like up to their face and then get a reading right here. It's going to be too dark. So after the attic scene, which was super duper hot, there was no ventilation in the attic. Like we were dying. We were so hot and sweaty. We ended up moving over to the studio inside the house, and I got 2 shots there, and ended up using a glass pane and having him press his face against it, which I don't know, I thought it would look a little cool. And then after that, we ended up finishing in the home theater, and this is where I ended up getting my favorite shots of the night. I feel like the way these pictures look, they look like they're straight out of like a vintage horror movie, which was the look I was really trying to go for. So that part of the shoot ended up being my favorite part of the shoot. The pictures that I got from that portion of the shoot were my favorite. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My @ is Visuals by Gabe. I'll have everybody else's @ down below in the description. Appreciate you guys watching, and let me know how I did for my first video talking. I mean, I've done videos before, but this is really my first time getting into this, so have a good day.